Hello y'all, I'm Nancy of Nancy's Notions and welcome to my channel. I'm a part-time reseller of pre-loved items. I sell on eBay, Etsy, Mercari, and Poshmark. I hope you enjoy these videos. I'll show you what I bought, what I sold, and how much I sold it for. Thanks for watching. Welcome back y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. It is Tuesday, July the 16th, and I have 5 sales today. I also had 4 sales yesterday that I didn't film, so I'll show those to you. I sold one of my husband's things. It was a hinge pin tool, so no buy cost for that, and it sold for $10. These are all on, no, 2 eBay, 1 Poshmark, 1 Etsy. So these first 2 are eBay. I sold one of the color wheels or color discs that I got at the Bowman Street sale. I paid 25 cents for that. Words are hard today. And it sold for $17. And then on Poshmark, I sold a plush black cat, and I paid 50 cents for him at a yard sale last year, and he sold for $8. And then on Etsy, I sold a resin owl. It had a little rope on it, and he was like sitting on a swing, so you could hang him up. I don't know where I got him. I've had him for a long time, but I paid $8 wherever I got him, and he sold for $18, and those are all plus shipping. Let's take a look at today's sales. All right, today we had 2 Mercari sales, 1 Etsy sale, and 2 eBay sales. On Mercari, we sold this Richard Hoffman print, and this is a street in the French Quarter, New Orleans. I'm not exactly sure which one. I paid $6 for it at a church sale last year, and it sold for $68. And then, funny thing, I'm pretty sure it's the same person that bought both of these saucers. However, on Mercari, I got a $6 offer for one of them. I paid $1 each for these. I had a partial set, and 4 saucers is all I have left, so now I'm down to 2. These are Wood and Sons, and they're called Salad Days, and they're a really neat set. Anyway, back to the story. So I got a $6 offer for one of these, and then before I could respond to that, someone bought one just full price for $7.99 on eBay. So I went ahead and I accepted it. Well, I waited a few minutes because I was like, this has got to be the same person. When am I going to sell 2 of these on 2 different platforms to 2 different people on this almost immediately at the same time? So I waited because I thought, well, maybe the person who sent the offer will send a message and retract their offer, but they didn't. So I went ahead and accepted it, and it's the same person. I'm going to ship it in 2 different boxes. They could have bought 2 on eBay. I have a discount if you buy multiples. On Mercari, you can't list multiple items, so I usually just put a note that says, hey, I've got more of these. If you want more, let me know. I'll make you a custom. Anyway, we sold one for $6 on Mercari, and then we sold one for $7.99 plus shipping on eBay. So also on eBay, we sold this Build-A-Bear bunny, and this is Pumpkin Paulette something, I got her or him at a yard sale this year for $2, and he sold for $20. And then on Etsy, I sold a cookbook, the Ladies' Birthday Almanac, and this is the first edition, recipes from the historic South, and I think this is from 72. I don't remember the date. It does have some writing in it, which of course was disclosed. It's an almanac, so it should have, I don't know, maybe it doesn't have a date. I'm pretty sure I listed it with a date. I think it was 72 or 73. So anyway, I paid, what'd I pay? I paid 25 cents for this, and it sold for $15, and they did choose priority shipping. I just realized kind of like got a little green and orange theme going here today. All right, I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. I don't know why. It's finally cooled down a little bit. We had a really nice thunderstorm here today, so that was great. It cooled everything right off, and I think I'd just like to lay down and take a nap. It's too late to do that now, though. If I lay down now, we're just going to bed. So I hope everybody else is having a great week, and we're going to get these things packed up. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
just a follow-up to the shipping clip that I just did, you may notice that I put the 2 Salad Days saucers in the same box, even though one was ordered on Mercari and one was ordered on eBay. I'm going to take a chance here because I've never had this happen before. I'm going to print out the Mercari label and I'm going to put that tracking number into the eBay order. Does the Mercari package, I have that listed as half a pound, so the actual weight of the package is like 1.2. Will I probably get upcharged on Mercari because my package weighs more than the label was for? Probably. But I'm not buying another label for eBay, so it'll probably all even out in the wash. I will let you know what happens. I just didn't want to destroy 2 8x8x8 boxes to ship these 2 saucers in 2 separate boxes. So we're going to experiment and see what happens. I'll keep you updated.
Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another haul clip for you. Today is Sunday, August the 4th, and I went to the Samaritan Center in Ottawa, and this is the store that has 3 different sections. So they have a toy store, and then they have a new side, and then they have their clearance side. So this will be 3 separate. I'll have to change the table out 3 times. The first one that I've got up behind me is the toy side. So I usually get quite a bit of plush there because their plush is pretty cheap. So it's like $0.25 for the small ones, 50 cents for medium, and then $1 for large, and then $2 for floor size. I guess those are the gigantic ones. I haven't ever bought one of those. So, but let's take a look. All right. First we got an aggravation. I think this one is from '89. And it is complete. Has the board and all the marbles and the dice, and that was $1.50. And we'll probably try to sell that complete and not parted out, since it is complete. How many times can you say complete? Anyway. And then the rest of it is plush. These 4 here were $0.25 a piece, and I don't know what they are. They're just these random monsters. None of them have tags, nor does it look like they used to have tags. So I don't know. Like, this one has 3 eyes and he's wearing a little party hat, or maybe has a horn. I don't know. This one is a little, there was a 4th one, but he had a big hole in his back, so I passed on that one. I don't know what this is. Kind of looks like a hammerhead shark. And then this guy with 2 mouths. So we'll have to use Google Lens for those. I don't know what they are. They only cost me $1, so we'll see. I found a Fuggler in the wild, which never happens. This one is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Fuggler Leonardo. I only know that because there's an L on his belt. And then there's the back. He does not have tags, so I don't know his age. He might be one of the newer ones. I know they did bring these out again, so got him. He would have been $0.25 too. And then we got a plush Hey. I had a plastic one of these not too long ago that you squeezed him and he squeaked. He also does not have his tags. But I don't know, you can't, I've never seen a little plush Hey. And then this, I wouldn't have bought this tiger if he wasn't so chunky. Look at him, he's a chunk. It is a Lou Rankin by Applause, and then it has a little Lou Rankin. I have one of these that is a dog, and he wasn't worth very much, but I don't know, I just like the chunky tiger. He would have been 50 cents. And then we got this penguin, or a puffin. I think these are called a puffin. He is from Alaska. And what does his tag say? Kipmik products. And I think he was made in Thailand. So
Kipnick Products Inc., Anchorage, Alaska. So I just thought he was cute. And then we got this koala. He is a puppet, and I thought maybe I'd found another folk menace, but no. This one, his tag is kind of hard to read. So hard to do with one hand. Handmade toys by Sarah, maybe, designed by Daphne. What's the other side say? Oh, handmade in Indonesia. Oh, not a toy. Okay, so this is a golf head cover. That's why it's so weird inside. There's like, right here is a big elastic, and I couldn't get my hands in his arms, and I thought it was just me. But okay, so, and then here's the tag here. It says Daphne. So he's a golf head cover. So those usually do pretty good. And then the last thing I got was this big, the How to Train Your Dragon, what's his name? Toothless. So, and he looks to be in pretty good shape. He also does not have his tag. So I got quite a few plush today without their tags, but they look to be legit. And then the monsters, we'll see what the monsters are. So again, I'll put up screenshots as I find them. And okay, I'm gonna clear these off, and then we'll take a look at the next round. Okay, these are the things that I picked up on the new side. We'll start with the breakables. This is a Rainforest Cafe coffee mug. It has all these animals on it. I don't think the Rainforest Cafe exists any longer. It's very clean on the inside, and it was $2. This one was made in Thailand, so it's probably a little bit older. And then I got this yellow vase, and I thought it was pretty nice. I was just kind of taking a look at it, and then I flipped it over, and it was half price, so it was only $2. But this is a Stangle. Stangle is one of those things that I just can't not buy, but I've never seen it like this. Usually it's like plates or gravy boats, you know, cream and sugar, things like that. And they have flowers on them usually, or fruit. And then the stamp is painted on. It's not stamped into the ceramic. So I'm interested to see, what does it say? What's under the tag? Probably just a number, a mold number maybe. Let's see. Come on, sticker. Yeah, it just says 1388 Stangle, USA. So that was interesting, so I picked that up. I got one book. This is the Gospel Transformation Bible, and it is by Crossway. Very clean on the inside. It was $3. I had some other books in my cart, but I scanned their barcodes and they weren't worth buying. This one doesn't have a barcode, but being a Crossway Bible, and in good condition, I figured for $3, you know, I'll at least double my money on it. So, and then we got three, well, they're not all games. This one is 1972 Canuga. The original Canuga, all-time favorite game of chance. Any number can play, complete with dice and chips. And it was $6. And it comes with this little, it's kind of like a craps, maybe? I don't know, but it has all its little papers in there. What does this say? This product was carefully inspected. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm not even sure these have ever even been opened. That looks like it's still stapled shut. That looks like the original bag. Oh no, there's a hole in it. So, but it has chips and dice. We will count those to make sure that they're complete. That's just a little sticker that should probably be there.
And then a word about this Old World game board. This replica of a rare hand card game board has been molded in a special process. Okay. And then this must be instructions. Okay, how to play. A game of skill and entertainment which may be played by two or more. Its origins date back many years. It's been especially popular in Europe and the Orient. Congenial people everywhere, whether they meet at an American club in Hong Kong, Raffles Club in Singapore, Palm Springs, California, or while entertaining guests in their home, have found this game a continual source of pleasure, relaxation, and competitive skill. Anyway, I did look it up, and it looks like it's probably only about $20, which is more than probably the trouble to ship it. But it was so, I just love stuff like this. I had to save it. So, still in its original box with all its original pieces. So I couldn't turn that down. It'll be easy to ship. I mean, it's in a box already. The box is really not in that bad a shape. Let's see. This is dated 1972, so it is old as I am. What does this make it? 52. So it looks as good as I do. a little rough around the edges, but otherwise. All right, this is a telemat. I couldn't find anything on this. It is a math something. It came from a school. Let me see where you could check it out. And I paid $9. They wrap these things up in like saran wrap, so I just saved the label. $9 for this. I just took a chance on it, even though I couldn't find anything. Again, it's something else that's pretty cool. I don't even think I found a date on it, but I'm gonna say this probably looks like it's from the 50s. It cost $3 originally. Oh, wait a minute. Well, these have dates from 86 to 99 when it was in the Teacher Education Materials Center. So, and it is loose on this side, but underneath here is just a big disc that has numbers on it. These are the numbers. And I'm gonna guess that these are, I'm not sure how this works. I mean, I know how it works, but how do you, I mean, do you have to find which one of these things equals 81? It doesn't have any instructions, so hopefully I'll be able to find something somewhere. The cover does say that it is made in Belgium. And on the back, the instructions come in French, and I'm gonna say German or Dutch. That may be German. And then this is English. Telemat 500. Allo. Add, multiply, subtract, and divide 500 different operations. Close the 4 red plastic windows and set the dial at the starting point. Select the operation using one of the 4 boxes: green, yellow, blue, or violet. Example, in the green box, 5 plus 13. Put your finger in the hole opposite 5 and turn right until you feel the stop. It's unfortunate that the instructions are on the back of the board. I can't take that apart. So anyway, here is Telemat. Is a new trotty educational game for boys and girls from 6 to 12. So we'll see. Again, it's just one of those things that I couldn't, I struggled because it was $9, but I couldn't leave it. So the other thing I had in my cart was a vintage Hi-Ho Cheerio, which they also wanted $9 for, but I looked that one up, that only sold for $12, so I wasn't buying that one. But something that I have no clue of. And this here, I'm not sure if I can sell it or not. This was $6. It's an Instructo activity kit. I can't read what that says. It probably came from a school. It was $5.95 at Chattanooga School Products at some point. But it's called My Home and Family White. Is it because the family's white, or is this Instructo and activity kit just labeled white? But it's all these little cardboard things. There's a refrigerator, a baby crib, a couch. You can make rooms. So kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, stairway, table, chest of drawers, side table, and then it has the kids. There's the boy. There's another crib, more furniture. Oh, look at this TV. Who had a TV on a rolling cart like that? There's a rug. Here's a little plastic chair. I don't know if that goes with it or not. Here's more people. That's probably the teenage daughter. She's got the phone in her hand. Mom. Dad. There's a dog. And then it has these little stands. So this is what your stuff goes in. To stand it up. And then there's also some little cardboard stands. I don't see any kind of paperwork. Oh, they got a cat too. What is that? A laundry hamper? It is. It's a laundry hamper. Okay. Let's see. What does that say? 1966, the Instructo Corporation. I looked to see if there were more, but there weren't, and it is all taped up with some masking tape. Well, it doesn't have any words on the bottom. So, I don't know. Probably this little plastic chair doesn't go. We're gonna put it back in there anyway. I love the TV. So again, something else that I bought with no idea. And again, it was $6. I don't know. We'll see. I'll put it up on the screen. And we'll see what we find. All right, I've got one more round, which is the clearance side. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about how I research items. I'm in a couple of Facebook groups for resellers, and there are always a lot of questions about how do I research this? Or someone will post a picture of something and say, I can't find one exactly like it. Can you help? Does anyone have any insight? Which, hey, I have no problem asking for help. However, I think a lot of times, and maybe it's because I do this part-time, so I don't have as much time as maybe a full-time person to do like really in-depth research. But if it takes me more than 5 minutes to look for something, I'm just going to make up a price. If I can't find some like that telemat thing, if I can't find one like that with a price on it, I'm just going to make up my own price, post it on all the platforms, because I do eBay, Mercari, Etsy, and Poshmark. So I will post it all the platforms at that price and see what happens. Somebody will either buy it for that, or they'll send me an offer that I think is reasonable. And I try to at least double my money, but I buy cheap enough that
really 3 times. If I can 3 times my money, I'm good. So I don't spend a lot of time on research. I do use, if it's not obvious what it is and I can't put it into words what it is, like those little plushy monster things, I'll use Google Lens. And I do a lot of stuff. Again, I'm old school, so I do a lot of stuff on my computer versus my phone. I'll use Google Lens like if I'm out in the field and I need to know right now. But when I'm at home, I'll just go ahead and take pictures and then sit down at my computer and I'll just use Google Lens. That way you can search by photo. It gets me better results than my phone. I don't know how the internet is different on your phone than it is on your computer, but that's the way it works for me. So I do a lot of, I do, 5 minutes or less on research. And every once in a while I will get just stumped. I can't find anything and I have a feeling that it's worth more than I want to ask for it. Then I may post in a group and see if someone else has any insight. But most of the time I just want to churn and burn through the stuff that I buy, get it listed as quickly as possible, get my money back so we can go again next time. I hope that made sense on how I research things. Most of the buying that I do by gut. And it's only, I don't know, out of all of the things that I bought here today, the game, like the telemat, I tried to look up and I couldn't find. I did look up the Canoga, however you say that. And 2 of the 3 books that I looked at. Quite honestly, the 2 books I looked up were the ones that I put back, and the one that I didn't look up is the one that I bought. So, I hope that makes sense. And I hate to see people get hung up on spending a lot of time researching something, which prevents them from listing it for sale. It doesn't matter how much it's worth if you never put it online. If no one can see it, no one can buy it. So, and if I misprice something, say this telemat is worth $100 and I put $20 on it and somebody buys it right away, I've made my money back. I paid $6. So I've tripled my money. Somebody else got a good deal. And if they want to turn around and sell it for $100, bully for them. Yes, I like to make money, but I also need to sell the things that I buy. So, try not to get too, if you feel like you're spending a whole lot of time researching something and not getting anywhere, and then it just sits on a shelf or sits in your death pile and never gets listed, that's not doing you any good. You can't sell it if no one sees it. So go ahead and list it. Hell, put a really high price on it. And I mean, I've done that before. I've listed something that I can't find anything else for, put a really high price on it, and it sit for 3 months, and then somebody send me an offer for half of what I have it listed for. Sold. So, I mean, sometimes you just have to put it out there and take a chance. So that's what I do. I'm by no means a professional. I do a lot of things. I'm not organized. I don't have like a set way. I guess I do for some things. I don't know. I have the honest opinion that most all resellers have some sort of ADHD or OCD, and that's probably me. It does take me 17 steps to do one thing, and the 17 steps in between have zero to do with what I started out to do. So, all right, let's take a look at this last round of stuff. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. One moment. Okay, these things I got on the clearance side. First, I got this giraffe print, and it's a very nice print. And it just says giraffe female, so I'm gonna guess that's female giraffe. There's a signature in there somewhere, I'm sure. Actually, no, I just think that's grass. It kind of looks like a book plate. But we'll find out. And it's in a nice frame. It did have a little information on the back. So let's see, it's got a manufacturer number, title, Animals of Africa. Oh, there's the artist's name, Frederic Cuvier. Artwork imported from Italy. And then Frederic Cuvier was a French illustrator commissioned by the royal family in the mid-19th century. A number of his pieces are shown in the Natural Museum in France. So, okay, that's pretty good. And then somebody scribbled out the original price there, but I did search. So this probably is not as old as I think it is. I did search and try to see if there was another one, because maybe not another giraffe, but another animal, but I didn't find one in all of the pictures. But I mean, it's nice. It'll do good on its own. I paid $2 for that. And then, I don't know how much other YouTube resellers you guys watch, but I have a handful that I watch on a regular basis. I watch Lonnie and Candace on Shed Flips, and then ADH Dave. Those are the ones that I watch the most. So, but a few videos ago on Shed Flips, she had some plates like this, but they had like a little side dish. They were wooden and had a little side dish. And these are called Sizzler plates. So they're hot. They bring your steak out on them. These are Nordic Ware branded. And I think I remember her finding a comp for like these. So I was very surprised to find them. They do sell well. Usually you get these at like, I don't know, the Sizzler, maybe, Western Sizzling, restaurants like that. So I picked those up for $2 a piece. And then I got a couple of coffee mugs. This one is University of Tennessee, the College of Business Administration. And I bought it because it's Deneen pottery. And this one is from 2013. So, is that what this? Yeah, Deneen. And it's in good shape. Kind of has like an orange drip glaze on there. So I got that. And I think their coffee cups are 35 cents. And then I just thought this one was cute. I might keep it for myself. It's just a blue stripe and has a little kitty cat on one side, a little puppy dog on the other. So this one is Danica Studio, made in China. But if it's not worth anything, I'll keep it for myself. And then the last thing I got was some books. The line is always very long to check out on the clearance side. So as you're waiting in line, they have like a wall of Christmas stuff. I didn't find any Christmas things this time, so yay me. And then after you pass the Christmas stuff and you're still standing in line are the books. So I looked through the young adult books. I found these three. This is Alice for the Very Young, The Story of Miss Moppet, and A Fierce Bad Rabbit. That's a Beatrix Potter. And then this one is The Fox and the Stork and Other La Fontaine Fables, illustrated by M. Boutet de Monbel. I'm sorry if I butchered that. But these look like they all came from the same, even though they're different authors, they all came from the same set. This is the Griller Society. And is it gonna have, oh, here we go, in the book, in the back maybe, other books you'll enjoy. I was hoping, oh, Country Mouse, it doesn't have a date. So I don't know when these were made. Oh wait, this one. Does it? Oh, 1967. So, I thought those were neat. And then this is 5
Really Truly stories. They're all by the same person, Gwendolyn Lampshire Hayden. And what kind of Really Truly stories are they? Pacific Press Publishing. This is from 1983, and what's in here? The Hooded Death, A Dinner of Herbs, The Wolves of Saratov, The Ghost in the Parlor, A Date with Death, and Boots for Manfred. So I'm not sure. Does it say? Nope. So we've got, this one is book 6 and 7, 2, 4, and 5. I'm intrigued. What kind of Really Truly stories is this one? A Canadian Christmas, A Horse in a Cradle, Stuck in the Mud, Family Fun, Too Many Maries, Mama's Hackazup Prayer, and The Dollar Dentist. Well, I might have to read these and see what they're about. But again, they looked interesting. Their little children or young adult paperbacks are 35 cents a piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So what's that, like $3.50, something like that. I should use my telemat to tell me what the math is. I also got some pillowcases there for myself because their linens are like a quarter or 50 cents. And I have a dog who likes to chew on the pillowcase. Like, she'll chew a hole in a pillowcase. And if you don't watch it, she'll chew a hole right through your pillow. So I go through a lot of pillowcases. And I find that's the cheapest place to find them. And you can usually get some quality ones there. So I'd like to find the nice cotton ones. So I did get some pillowcases for myself. All right, that's all we picked up at the Samaritan Center today. I hope everybody else had a great weekend and that you found some things and you sold some things, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, y'all. I just wanted to thank you for watching my videos, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a new video come out every Friday. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.